Have you ever wondered what it's like to explore the heart of the Amazon jungle? Imagine the mystery, the beauty, and the excitement. Would you dare to take on such an adventure? Hi everyone, my name is Jack, and I'm from Australia. Today, I want to share an amazing adventure I had in the heart of the Amazon jungle. It was a trip full of surprises, challenges, and unforgettable moments. Trust me, this story is worth listening to, especially if you love adventure and nature. This adventure was one of the best experiences of my life. Let me tell you about 3 incredible parts of my journey that made it truly unforgettable. Have you ever seen a real-life jaguar in the wild? It's something you don't get to see every day, right? When I first arrived in the jungle, I was excited but also a bit scared. The Amazon is full of wild animals and unknown dangers. One evening, while I was walking near our camp, I heard a noise. It was getting dark, and the jungle was coming alive with sounds. I felt a bit nervous, to be honest. Suddenly, I saw a pair of glowing eyes staring at me from the bushes. My heart was pounding. What could it be? I stood still, trying to stay calm. Then, the animal came out of the shadows. It was a jaguar. It looked at me for a few seconds, its eyes glowing in the dim light, and then slowly walked away, disappearing into the jungle. I was amazed by its beauty and grace. It was such a majestic creature, and seeing it in its natural habitat was a dream come true. This encounter made me realize how incredible and powerful nature can be. It was a moment I will never forget, and it reminded me of the beauty and mystery of the wild. Sometimes, we need to step out of our comfort zones to witness such wonders. Would you dare to swim in a river full of piranhas? It sounds terrifying, right? On another day, our guide took us to a river. He told us it was safe to swim, but he also mentioned that the river had piranhas. At first, I was scared. Piranhas are known for their sharp teeth and strong bite. But our guide explained that piranhas are not as dangerous as people think. They usually only bite when they feel threatened or are hungry. So, I decided to be brave and jumped into the water. The river was refreshing and cool. As I swam around, I felt the current and enjoyed the experience. I even saw some piranhas swimming nearby, but they didn't bother me at all. They were just like other fish, minding their own business. Swimming in that river taught me to face my fears and trust my instincts. It was an exciting and freeing experience. Sometimes, we fear things because we don't understand them. But once we do, we realize they are not as scary as we thought. This swim was a perfect example of that. Have you ever tried climbing a giant tree in the jungle? Imagine the view from the top. One of the highlights of my trip was climbing a giant kapok tree. These trees are enormous and can grow up to 200 feet tall. Our guide showed us how to use ropes and harnesses to climb safely. It was hard work, and I felt my muscles aching as I climbed higher and higher, but I was determined to reach the top. Finally, after what felt like hours, I made it. The view from the top was breathtaking. I could see the vast green canopy stretching out for miles. The sounds of the jungle filled the air. Birds singing, monkeys chattering, and leaves rustling. It felt like I was on top of the world, looking down at the beauty of the jungle below. Reaching the top of that tree was an incredible achievement. It made me feel strong and connected to the natural world. It was a reminder of how small we are in the grand scheme of things, and how beautiful our planet is. Sometimes we need to climb high to see the bigger picture and appreciate the world around us. Reflecting on my adventure in the Amazon jungle, I realized how much I learned about myself and the world around me. I faced my fears, discovered new strengths, and experienced the beauty and wonder of nature. This trip was a reminder that life is full of surprises and we should embrace every opportunity for adventure. Every moment in the jungle taught me something new and valuable. From the jaguar encounter to swimming with piranhas and climbing a giant tree, each experience was a lesson in courage, curiosity, and appreciation for nature.
Explore. To travel through an area to learn about it. Example, they love to explore new places on their holidays. Mystery. Something that is difficult or impossible to understand or explain. Example, the ancient ruins are full of mystery. Excitement. A feeling of great enthusiasm and eagerness. Example, the children were filled with excitement on Christmas morning. Adventure. An unusual and exciting, typically hazardous, experience or activity. Example, they went on an adventure through the Amazon rainforest. Challenges. Difficult tasks that test someone's abilities. Example, he faced many challenges during his trek. Unforgettable moments. Times that are so special they will always be remembered. Example, the trip was full of unforgettable moments. Incredible. Hard to believe. Extraordinary. Example, the view from the top of the mountain was incredible. Real life. Actually happening or existing, not fictional. Example, the film is based on a real-life story. Scared. Afraid or frightened. Example, she was scared of the dark. Unknown dangers. Risks that are not known or familiar. Example, the explorers were wary of unknown dangers in the jungle. Staring at something. Looking fixedly or vacantly at something. Example, he was staring at the painting for hours. Pounding. Beating loudly and strongly. Example, she felt her heart pounding with excitement. Jaguar. A large, powerful, spotted wild cat. Example, they saw a jaguar in the wild. Disappear. Cease to be visible. Example, the magician made the rabbit disappear. Grace. Simple elegance or refinement of movement. Example, she danced with such grace. Natural habitat. The natural environment where a plant or animal lives. Example, protecting the natural habitat is essential for wildlife conservation. Step out of our comfort zones. To try something new or challenging. Example, traveling alone helped me step out of my comfort zone. Witness wonders. See amazing or remarkable things. Example, we traveled to witness the wonders of the world. Piranhas. Carnivorous fish known for their sharp teeth and powerful jaws. Example, swimming in a river full of piranhas is very dangerous. Terrifying. Causing great fear. Example, the horror movie was absolutely terrifying. Feel threatened. To feel in danger or at risk. Example, the animal felt threatened and started to growl. Refreshing and cool. Pleasantly invigorating and cool in temperature. Example, the lemonade was refreshing and cool on a hot day. Minding their own business. Paying attention to one's own affairs. Example, they were just minding their own business when the incident happened. Face my fears. Confront things that scare me. Example, I decided to face my fears and go skydiving. Trust my instincts. Rely on my natural feelings or intuition. Example, in tough situations, I always trust my instincts. Freeing experience. An experience that makes one feel free. Example, traveling solo was a freeing experience. Highlight. An outstanding part of an event or period of time. Example, the concert was the highlight of my week. Enormous. Very large in size, quantity, or extent. Example, the building was enormous, towering over the city. Ropes and harnesses. Equipment used for climbing or securing oneself. Example, they put on their ropes and harnesses before starting the climb. Feel muscle aching. Experience muscle pain. Example: after the hike, I could feel my muscles aching. Breathtaking, astonishing, or awe-inspiring. Example: the view from the top of the cliff was breathtaking. Incredible achievement, an extraordinary accomplishment. Example: climbing Mount Everest was an incredible achievement. Connect to the natural world. Form a relationship with nature. Example: camping helps me connect to the natural world. See the bigger picture. Understand the more general or overall perspective. Example: it's important to see the bigger picture when making decisions. Discover new strengths. Find abilities you didn't know you had. Example: I discovered new strengths during my solo trip. Courage, the ability to face fear or danger. Example: it took a lot of courage to speak in front of the crowd. Curiosity, a strong desire to know or learn something. Example: her curiosity led her to explore the abandoned building. Appreciation for nature, a recognition and enjoyment of the good qualities of the natural world. Example: spending time in the forest gave me a deeper appreciation for nature.
I hope you like this video. If you enjoy adventure stories, please watch Alex's happy trip to Thailand to learn about the beauty of Thailand and expand your vocabulary. See you in the next adventure.